G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing on this fine day? It's a good day to be out and about, only your boy has had the notice of, she's a little bit bald in the middle, baby. It's not looking good there in that regard, so that's not good. Besides that, we're not too bad, so we're going to just go for a little cheeky cruise around the area. We're in Christmas Hills in Victoria. If you want to come out this way, it's a Sugarloaf Reservoir. It's just beautiful. If you go, especially go around down that way, you get to go into a picnic ground. You can go up to the water. It's quite lush, I'll give it that. But today, we're not going to be doing this. We're going to be going out the other way, and there's no one here. If you do come out this way late, just be careful. There's a lot of roos around, or wallabies, and there's even some wombats. So just be careful. But look how gorgeous it is, dude. It's absolutely sexy. But today's video, besides it just being a lovely cruise through the countryside, a bit disappointing. So now let's be known, this is no fault of the guy I was going to get the test rides from. All right, nothing wrong with him. Love the bloke so far. It's been nothing but a good chat. But I went out to the city yesterday. I said in the last video there'd be some test rides. And unfortunately, I couldn't do any of the test rides because... Oh, look at that gorgeous view. I couldn't do any of the test rides because all of the bikes I wanted to try had either been sold or had a deposit put on them. So I couldn't get a test ride of anything. I'm sure the Luna ones would have also been done, but we had plans. They fell through. Man was a little upset, but not too bad because this is life and it's the time of the year where the bikes sell the most anyway, so I'm not too upset about it. It just means that it's going to happen later than sooner. But, so, I apologise if you were excited about some lovely test rides, but unfortunately, that is not the time for it yet, so please, be patient, alright? I also want to thank everyone for the lovely response on the last video I did. It wasn't a very popping off video in terms of popularity, which is sort of expected, considering that my channel is quite small and the topic is quite niche. You know, growing a channel when you only have 4,400 or something, it's like, look, not everyone's going to watch it, which is fine. But those who interact with the video and all that, thank you so much. Gave me some cool ideas. I think someone offered me to ride a bike, but hey, look at this. Lovely day for it, mate. But yeah, so thank you for interacting with the video. I had a good time doing it, and reading those comments really was quite fun and insightful. So maybe after today we'll have to do a little cheeky cruise through all those video ideas and maybe make some of them, you know. Without further ado, we're going to go for a cruise. We're going to enjoy the area, look at it. It's lovely, sunny. It's 21 odd degrees or something like that, so it's not hot, it's not cold. Perfect, as some would say. The only downside about this today is my back tyre is a little bit bald, so I can't really thrash it around the corners like I want to, but the Honda Rebel's a cruiser too, mate, so she's cruising today. Now normally I go right at the end of this thing, but today we're going to go left and go back through the place I just came through, because I may have seen it, but the content, mate, that you guys need to see it. So today's more of just a ride and yarn. There's nothing special about it. So if you do like kicking in, just stick around and enjoy the ride. Say, just put it in the background or on your second monitor if you have one, or just in the background. And if you're one of those guys who watches YouTube on their TV, well, enjoy it, and it's lovely, high quality thing on the big screen, mate. Whew! Nothing like a pool in second gear up to the speed limit, dude. Oh. But yeah, look at this. It's a lovely sunny day. This is ideal weather for riding. Just careful of the potholes and the trees that fall down. But dude, when the sun's out like this and it's like the perfect time of day, a lot of the green just pops, even though Australia's green is very muted because, well, we're a very dry country, but some places have more green than others. But a road like this, beautiful. I mean, getting smacked in the leg by bugs is, well, that's something, but we move. Hopefully there's no snakes as well, because that can happen. Snakes can come and lunge at some of the bikers, and it has happened before. Fortunately, I've not really run into any wild snakes where I'm at, so I cannot complain unless I just got bitten by one. In that case, I'm dying. Oh, but yeah, dude, let me know with some photos in the Discord or DM me on Instagram some of the areas you ride in, because if your rides will also look like this but are all greener, I am interested. If you got mountain ranges, I love it. Dude, like going through the mountains of like Italy or even the countryside of America, like some of the mountain ranges, like think of your Red Dead Redemption 2 style landscapes, dude. Oh, I love it. And yes, I just use the game to compare real life to real life, okay? Because it's the only reference I really have, because I've never been anywhere. But I can understand why people on their Harleys just go for tours, because if that's what your landscape looks like, well, maybe the Harley's worth it. Oh, I've got a nice bug splattered all across my visor right now, so I can barely see out of the right side of my face, but that's alright. And of course that was an exaggeration, I can see just fine, but at the top right of my vision it is quite shimmery because of a big splat when it happened. But dude, if you got a bike and you're staying home on a day like today, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? This is it. I was being followed the whole way here by a lad on an MT-09, and I thought it was Hugh for a second, then I remembered Hugh's left his bikes out in the middle of bloody Whoop Whoop with his family because he's trying to figure his shit out at the moment. So Hugh's not riding anytime soon. That's why we haven't seen that lovely MT-09 on the channel anytime. But yeah, so it wasn't him obviously, but my god, he came and followed me for ages. So if that was one of you blokes by random chance who follows me, let me know. I doubt it, but you never know. It's a small world sometimes, dude. And that tells you, this is definitely a place where I have gone many a fast corners. Completely legally, of course. But yeah, dude, this is why I sort of wanted to get a sportier bike for roads like this, even though at the moment, especially the GoPro, probably looks extremely, like, straight, because the GoPro really does mellow out the angles and distance purely because of the wide angle on it. There's a little creek down there I might have to go look. Garwa Reserve. I'm gonna go there one day. Like, look at that, lovely, mate, lovely. I bloody love it. And I'm more impressed at the moment. I haven't seen a single vehicle behind me, and I've seen one or two in front of me, but like that one there. But it's really pretty quiet out today for 3 p.m. on a Sunday, dude. But like, what's going on? Not that I'm complaining. Ooh. But these are my favourite kind of rides, dude. Obviously, I used to do it with people, but nowadays I'm more of a solo rider, so I'm not complaining. These kind of rides, when you're going alone, can be quite good for the soul, quite good for the mentals, you know. Just a nice cruise through the bush and the country, through the hills. Honestly, this is when they say throttle therapy. This is what you kind of want to do, this kind of riding, dude. And these kind of roads, at the moment, is why my back tyre is flat. It's also because I commute to work, so... I'm loving the flatness and the fact that my tyre is basically worn down past the indicator of saying it's time to change. But tyres cost money, and at the moment I have none of it, so I cannot buy a new tyre, fucking, which is not very good, but oh well. Sometimes you get this, other times you no get this, and at the moment I no get this. But obviously when that's done, I'll make a video out of it, because I love making videos on bike stuff. I'm just collecting flies on the visor right now, and it is a beautiful time. Get off it, you little shit. Jesus, much to do as well. But do you guys get enthralled by the views when you go for rides? Like when I went out to Alexandria, man, oh, the amount of times we pulled over just to stop and look at the view was fantastic. This is the day I went out for a ride out to Lake Eildon, alright? If you've been out that way in Victoria, you know it's a bit of a hike. But dude, I had a ball going out to some of those places. It was awesome. Long ride, that's for sure, but definitely worth it. You should fill up before you go there. Look at the moo-moos, kids. Look at all the moo-moos. There was an alpaca farm just before. I forget where it was, but I did see it on the way up here. Makes my girlfriend very jealous because she loves seeing alpacas. In fact, she got me a beanie made out of alpaca fluff, and that thing was fantastically comfortable until I got it burnt with embers, and alpaca don't do fire so well. So one side, it's like a reversible beanie, and one side of it's covered in holes now because of the embers from the flame. Oh well, or moths. I hope it's not moths, but yeah, that's a good beanie. I like it. Oh, yeah, look at that, brother. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful scenes, horses on the left, paddocks on the right, lovely roads for us to ride. There's not too many potholes at the moment, which I'm thankful for, and in fact I'm just cruising through the lush area, man, just taking it in. So let me know, do you guys do this as well? Do you just go for a ride out in the middle of the hills and just take in the scenes, or get your mind off reality? Because at the moment, I'm sort of doing a bit of both. Not that there's anything harsh in my life going on, but oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. I'd love to pull over, but I don't really want to slow down to the gravel right now. But whew, them's be views, kids. Them's be views. And that's why we come out to these places. Having a bad day, come out to one of these places, get smacked in the neck with a bug. That hurt a little bit. But dude, I love it. That actually fucking stung. Ow. Jigsaw boy, no wave. It must be a Harley rider at a spare time. Look at that, man. Oh, how could you not enjoy stuff like this? And there's traffic ahead. Now this, well, that's not normal. But I think I might go visit some family members whilst I'm out this way. This, however, is unacceptable. What has happened here? My oh my. I talked about not seeing any people for the longest of times, and now all of a sudden we've got traffic of the bumper to bumper kind. What is happening? And off we go. Thank God for lane filtering. Oh, bump. But yeah, guys, let me know if you're having a baddish day. Do you come out to places like this just to cruise and forget about life for a little bit? Because it's like when you're out in the water at the beach, you know, once you're out there, life just sort of dissipates for a bit, you know. It's just enough to just relax and forget about your worries. Nothing happens. No prices, no troubles, no stresses, no depressions. So not only do you cure the big sad for all of a few hours, you get to make some memories whilst doing it. So honestly, anytime I get the chance to come out to a place like this, I take it. Ugh. But enough of that sad, soppy shit. We're back on the two wheels of goodness, mate. So, I'll tell you what, we're going to go out into the bloody green and enjoy a little bit of the two wheel down and bloody do it, mate. Oh, the exhaust of the lawnmower will never get old, brother. Hopefully I don't see any dead wombats this time. Last time, dude, I'll tell you what, when I went out for that cruise with the subscribers, the first thing I saw just before I got to the meeting place was a wombat dead on the side of the road, okay? And I was like, this better not be some subtle foreshadowing of bad things to come, but unfortunately for the wombat, he was the only bad part of that day. But yeah, is that alpacas? Alpacas are down there, brother. I'm telling you, they're around. Cute little bastards. They're so fluffy. I'm gonna have to take the girlfriend out to a place where you can play with them. But there, I tell you, you get to see some fun stuff out this way, and I recommend it. If you live in Victoria, come out to Warrandyte and go for a ride around the Christmas Hills region. You get to see some cool shit. Like, look at views like that, man. Going to the city riding is cool for YouTube, but going for an actual ride and enjoying yourself, this beats it tenfold, every time. Why would I go for a ride in the city where I can go for a twisty ride in the hills, see some views, see some hills, see some paddocks, see some animals? And honestly, the roads are so much better, and the police aren't up your ass every 2 seconds. I mean, they might be around, but the highway patrol doesn't tend to be. Yeah, the reason I say that is not because you're riding illegally, but the highway patrol just tend to be dicks. Hello there, you beautiful falcon. And I can back this up with genuine police, because I've treated many police in my job, and a lot of the time they also go, yeah, the highway patrol are a bunch of bricks, so hey, nothing like confirmation from the inside. Oh, man, I got to come out this way more often. Maybe the next subscriber ride will be down this way, dude. Go for a cheeky meet at the same place I started with. Now, look, it's a little bit far, I'll give it that. Some people might not make it. But it's more about the actual cruise to the area and the ride itself. So, look, not every ride for the subscribers is going to be accessible to everybody, that's for sure. But that's why we're going to have multiple, I think. Maybe I'll have to do one out this way soon, because I like it. Maybe when I get my tyre changed and I've bedded it in a little bit, because I think we're going to have nothing but good times and great classic hits out in this area. Obviously, if I'm recording it, I'm going to try and keep it legal, because I don't want to be breaking the law and enforcing my bad habits on the peoples. But it is what it is. I have to buy some new gloves soon as well, honestly, because my gloves are starting to wear out, all of them. But so far, they're still pretty good. I do need to buy a new helmet though. The Ruroc one starts to push on the back of my skull, and it gets really annoying on longer rides. Like, let me get a little anatomical right here. On the left side of my suboccipital area, all right, on the base of my skull, on my cranium, so about where the lateral most suboccipital muscle is. The helmet really puts a nice amount of pressure there. After a long enough ride, I just start getting an ache there, and I don't know why. It might have been from when I pulled the stuff out, because ever since then it's really annoyed me, but maybe I just didn't wear the helmet enough to begin with before I put the Bluetooth in, so maybe it was always like that. All I know is it's a pain in my ass, and sometimes it just hurts. But ladies and gentlemen, it appears I'm going to be stuck in traffic for a little bit longer now, so I might end the video here. I do hope you enjoyed. So I got most of the good views done anyway. This point from now on is no longer hills and stuff. It's more just your little town sort of stuff. But it is still nice. But this is the kind of nice I'm going to enjoy now. So I'm going to pull over, put my music back on, and enjoy myself. But do leave a comment, like, and subscribe to me, your boy. We're growing the channel, trying to hit that 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're going to be an absolute champion, share this amongst your friends, alright? Spread the message. We're just trying to build a community out here. And of course, Melbourne-based boys are going to get going some more group rides, maybe in the future. If all goes well with YouTube, we might even be able to go for bigger rides out in other places. But that is the utmost wishful thinking, alright? So, I do hope you've enjoyed. Take it easy, keep it cheesy, and as always, have a wonderful time. I can't speak, and I even slept enough. Oh, hello, Datsun. And like I said, ride safe, post your pictures in the Discord or DM me, and peace. Bye!